WWE Backlash 2022 was the fun night of wrestling action. It didn't have a lot of hype going into the show, but it was certainly a strong night for in-ring action and memorable moments. I am the Wrestling Guy and thank you for joining me for another video here on the channel. Join us as today we have a look at the best moments of Backlash 2022. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for weekly wrestling content. Cody Rhodes defeats Seth Rollins yet again. WWE kicked off the night's action with one of many WrestleMania rematches when Cody Rhodes faced Seth Rollins. They started off simple with a lockup before engaging in a quick sequence of counters that led to Rollins scoring the first takedown and bragging about it. It seemed as if he was successfully getting inside Rhodes' head at first. The American Nightmare began to make it even more of a fight as time went on, but the Visionary still seemed to be the one in control most of the time. He had a chip on his shoulder from his Mania loss, so it made perfect sense for him to be the aggressor. Like their WrestleMania match, they picked up the pace as they went and got the crowd hyped for every big moment. They paced themselves well so they could sell when was needed without feeling like the momentum of the match was dying. Rollins managed to get his foot on the rope to avoid a pin after taking the crossroads, and the Visionary failed to win with the pedigree, leading to Rhodes getting the pin by using a handful of tights when he rolled him up, which his opponent had just tried to do to him. Some people might complain about the finish, but this was an outstanding match that will likely be remembered as the best of the night. Rhea Ripley joins Judgment Day. At WrestleMania Backlash, Edge thought AJ Styles in a 16-minute improvement of their WrestleMania match. It helped it was shorter and worked as a better pace, but like Seth vs Cody, the finish will be what's remembered about this match. Damian Priest was banned from ringside, but that didn't prevent him from standing in the aisle and trying to be a distraction. Finn Balor took care of Priest, but as Styles got to the top rope, the previous distraction allowed another masked talent to trip AJ up. This interference allowed Edge to put on a submission and win the match. One of the best surprises of the night was the reveal of Rhea Ripley as the newest member of Judgment Day. In my opinion, this is the best moment of the night and a great move from creative. Judgment Day would then shortly gain a new member in Finn Balor and turn on their former leader, Edge. The group would then become one of the hottest groups on Monday Night Raw before they would then hire their latest member in Dominic Mysterio. Ronda Rousey wins the SmackDown Women's Championship clean. The only title contest on the card saw Charlotte Flair put the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line against Ronda Rousey in an I Quit match. Rowdy Ronda ducked a big boot and started unloading on the Queen as soon as the match started. Even though both women are known for submissions, they were trying to make the other quit in different ways too. The match quickly spilled out of the ring as they took advantage of the lack of rules with the I Quit stipulation. They used kendo sticks, Flair threw a camera at Rousey, and they fought up into the crowd. Rousey had her rival hanging upside down from the top turnbuckle and put her in an armbar. The Queen screamed in pain until they both crashed to the floor to break the hold. After locking in the armbar with a steel chair for assistance, Rousey forced Charlotte to say "I quit" and won the match to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion. This was a competitive, hard-fought battle that far exceeded the build-up. Both women brought everything they had and left it all in the ring. Rousey would keep the title until Money in the Bank, where she lost the title to Liv Morgan. The Bloodline wins. The final match of the night was a big six-man tag team contest with Roman Reigns and the Usos taking on Riddle, Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. The Viper and Jimmy Uso started for their teams. The crowd was hot and chanting before they even made contact. Uso backed Orton to the corner and hit a few punches before the Legend Killer poked him in the eye and brought in Riddle for a double team. When McIntyre tagged in, he threw Jimmy to the corner and told him to tag in Reigns. Paul Heyman advised against it, but the Tribal Chief decided to listen to the crowd and got in the ring. Then he tagged in Jay and told the crowd he was the shot caller and would do things his way. He didn't decide to get involved until Riddle was down in the Bloodline's corner. Reigns and McIntyre finally ended up being the legal men at the same time. After a little trash talking, they started throwing hands. The Viper came in off the hot tag and began to run through everyone. He caught Reigns with an RKO out of nowhere before dropping Jimmy with another. Jay barely managed to break up the pin. As the match progressed, the ref began to lose control. Everybody was fighting in and around the ring. Reigns put McIntyre through the announce table with a Uranagi, while Riddle took out Jay with an RKO from the top rope before the Tribal Chief cut him in half with a spear to pick up the win. This was another example of an entertaining match that was far better than the story behind it. As a whole, WrestleMania Backlash will be remembered as a show with some really solid wrestling, but little in the way of storyline development for anyone involved. With this year's event right around the corner, will we be in for an even better show this time around? Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys thought of WrestleMania Backlash 2022, and if you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.